Oh man, thank goodness it is Friday, folks. I tell you what, this week was just one of those weeks, right? Just one of those weeks. Started off with somebody spoofing my Instagram account. So now I've got somebody out there chatting up all my friends, all my followers, talking about some, I don't know, financial investment in some third world country. Please don't follow them, block them, report them, just ignore them. But yeah, it was really one of these up and down sort of weeks. It's really indicative of our industry, where you've got these really high highs and then some not so high highs, right? Maybe some lows even. And this week, man, Tuesday I had a file close, or Wednesday, I guess. It was amazing. It was probably the smoothest transaction I've ever had. Loved it. And the great thing was that the clients were friends of ours. So that was super cool. It was extra cool to get to serve some clients that I know personally. And, you know, I'm glad we did a great job on their loan, because otherwise I'd probably hear about it, right? But then on Friday, so that was the high. On Friday, today, man, I had one of those files that just, I swear, I added quite a few gray hairs this week trying to close that file. And it had nothing to do with my clients, had nothing to do with the agent they were working with. It was really the other side. And I'm going to say other side because here's something I've noticed with real estate agents right now. And I did this as well when I was a real estate agent. So we oftentimes get into sides, playing sides, right? And so you want to fight for your client and you want to win for your client, right? And it's a battleground. And so every phone call and every email and every text message becomes almost aggressive. And so what happened was we ended up having to extend the deal due to, you know, stuff that was going on by a week. And the other agent called and yelled at me, called and yelled at the other broker, called and yelled at title, and just made it like really heated and really aggressive for the rest of the transaction, right? And I won't dwell on that too much, but you know, maybe if every one of your communications is kind of angry and all tense, maybe you're in the wrong line of work, is all I'm saying. But so on the good note, we closed today on time. We did it, right? So we were super excited. And after we closed, I just, you know, started working on the next file. Boop, 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 you know, because I've got stuff closing next week. And my wife, my adorable wife, pops in and she says, "Hey, congratulations on closing that file. I know it was really stressful for you this week. What are you going to do to celebrate?" And it caught me off guard. I actually paused. And I thought, I wasn't going to do anything, actually, honey. I was just working on the next file. And I think for many of us, especially in COVID time, right, especially right now, it's easier to just put your head down and just keep working. It's easier to just plow through, you know, nose to the grindstone and just go for it and be exhausted and beat up at the end of every week and blame it on the situation, right? It's COVID. Everybody's, you know, cooped up and feels like crap. It's COVID. But man, guess what else we need? How about some self-compassion? How about some self-love? How about, hey, good job, self. You just rocked that, whatever, you know, fill in the blank here. If you're in real estate, you just, you know, close that transaction. If you're a lender, you did an awesome job on that loan. Whatever it is, celebrate it. You know, give yourself a pat on the back. I feel like we used to get kudos from each other at work because we used to see each other every day and we used to be like, "Hey, high five, good job. I heard you did this, you know, XYZ, whatever it is." And now we're by ourselves in our home offices, just hanging out and we're forgetting to be proud of the good jobs we're doing. And they do matter. They are important. We are impacting people's lives. You know, we are bringing a benefit to them. And we forget that sometimes because we have turned ourselves into just kind of a faceless cog in the machine. And so today, my wife kind of shook me out of that, and right now I'm going to pick up some celebratory sushi. So that's what I'm doing to celebrate myself, get down with myself. I'm going to get some sushi. I'll probably rent a movie on the TV, and I'm going to have a great Friday night. And I'm gonna pat myself on the back. So, because guess what? Monday, I can get right back to the grindstone. You know what? I've got other files I can do, but for right now, for today, I'm celebrating this one. This was a win. I'm happy about it, and I'm gonna take a moment to be in the present and take some pause and just appreciate myself. So, that's my rant for today, guys. Appreciate yourself. Give yourself some self-love, some self-compassion, and some kudos, okay? Celebrate yourself. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for listening to me. Take care. We'll see you soon. Oh, and in case you don't know, I'm Brian Garrett with Loan Depot in Bend, Oregon. Got to get that in there somewhere, right?